Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumin and today we are back in Valheim, this time for the Mistlands update. I'm going to assume you know what Valheim is. If you don't, I'll put some links below so you can do a deep dive and discover more about the game itself. I'm not here to tell you that this is one of the best survival, exploration, crafting, combat experiences that I've ever had. I'm not going to tell you that in this video. No, why would I? Why would I? You should already know that at this point. There are also timestamps. You can use the timestamps to jump between the different parts of this video. That'll help you find what you're looking for and leave satisfied. With that out of the way, let's jump in. I'm going to mention right here at the start that they've zoomed this whole interface in quite a bit. Before, I had to actually do that while I was editing my video so that you could actually see properly what was going on. That's a good thing. And then I'm also going to say that for the most part, male and female customization is the same, except the females can't have beards and their body shape is a little different. The rest, so the hairstyles, are the same on both male and female. We are, however, still going to do male customization and female customization, both. Let's get started. On male, skin tone, you can go pretty bright, pretty dark. I like it. I think that both look fantastic, and it's alright. They're basically changing the brightness of the tone that they're giving you, and that's that. You don't get to pick a custom color. It's perfectly fine. In terms of the hair, you will probably see the new styles. When they pop up, you'll probably know that it's a new style. They sort of mixed in here. There's the first one. Curls. They added... It's basically a new texture that they use for the hair. Curly hair. So there's a few different curly styles that are sort of afros, but also just like sort of mop heads, you know? It's kind of difficult to explain, but you get the idea. Then some of the new braided styles do look really nice. You will notice that there's a little bit more detail, I suppose, on the hair model. The older styles are still here, obviously, and they still look exactly the same. They were not changed. But, you know, it's nice if you start in a new game to at least have a few extra options, like the curls, to choose from. I like the royal braids. I mean, I think that's just the right amount of detail. Then we got the short styles. Even more curls. It's like someone at the offices basically just decided that, the curls have been absent for long enough. They need to be added. And you know what? I'm all for it. Inclusivity. But some of these styles, yeah, they look fantastic. There's a teeny weeny little bun at the back there. Look at this. Twin buns. Isn't that great? It's like a head full of turds. Just gotta get the colors right, you know? Okay, so let's keep this one. Beard. Let's go. I think that the beard really brings this all together. I don't know, I feel like before you have the beard on, something's just missing. When you pop that beard on the face, man, yeah, you're starting to look like a Viking. And it's not just because of the beard that I'm choosing. They all look pretty fantastic. You will once again notice that there are some new beards here. Some new beard styles. With the beard specifically, I couldn't tell you exactly which ones are new. I couldn't tell you exactly which ones have been added or changed. But I can tell you that there are new ones. I actually think that this one might be new. I'm not sure. I like it a lot. But it is obviously fantastic that there's more stuff now. Yeah, dude. Stone Dweller. Look at that beard. They basically take the thick beard and they add a little more personality to it, you know? There's the curly one. I like it. I like it. They're getting pretty much all the value that they can out of that curly hair texture. Even throwing it on the beards, man. Yeah. I like this one a lot. Then you get to change your hair tone. Unfortunately, the options that they have here are not going to give you all that much control over the color you want in your hair. But to be perfectly honest, I think it's more than enough. And on top of that, you are, for the most part, going to be covering your character up right from the start anyway. There's a choice to make, you know, but still, you are going to be covering up. Hair tone, it basically changes the Not so much I'm gonna say it's sort of the saturation of the color that they chose for you. It's kind of weird, because blondness will be the brightness, right? And then what you get to do is you get to take the saturation down to give you the white, and you get to take it all the way up to give you the red, and then in between will be the browner colors, you know, sort of everything that comes between that bright and that red. And it's nice. I think that there's enough here to go on. If you sort of fiddle with it, you can find, I want to say, what you're looking for. Again, they go for a sort of, in terms of the colors at least, based in reality system. But yeah, I mean, you can have black hair, you can have gray or white hair, and you can have quite a few different colors in between. Again, not amazing in terms of the selection, but there is a decent amount if you just drag these around, fiddle with it a little bit, and see what suits your style. But that is basically that for the males. Let's jump on to female. You will notice immediately that the hairstyles, all the same. Skin tone, it works in the same way as on the males. You got the bright one over here. It's obviously augmented a little by the campfire, and then you got the dark one. For the purposes of this customization, I'm going to put it sort of in the middle. And we'll jump around a little bit at the end and see what we can do. Okay, hair. The hairstyles, they look a little different on the female, obviously, because it's a female body shape, and, you know, certain styles might seem like they fit better. But, yeah, again, as I mentioned at the start, the hairstyles on male and female are all the same. And these curly ones, whenever you see that curly texture, those are the new ones that they added, along with a few of the others, like some of the braids and stuff like that. The old styles, they are unchanged. They remain there, however, and you can pick them if that is your desire. I do hope that they keep adding new stuff to this game, however, because it's a fantastic game, and it's one of those games that every now and then you jump back into, and I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it makes a lot of sense making a new character, a fresh world, experiencing everything from the start again, because it's just one of those games that it's more about the journey than the actual destination, you know? You can't say that about all games, but you can definitely say that about this. These are cool styles. I like the side-swept ones. I think they're amazing. I think they look great. And these ones here have a lot more detail than perhaps some of the older ones. But yeah, they're nice. They're nice. Let's take some short curls. Or actually a little bit longer, maybe. Let's take the long curls. Let's take the pulled back ones. And then we'll check the colors out on them. So, you get to change the tone. That is your saturation of the color that they've basically chosen for you. It's kind of a weird setup that they have here, because you don't actually get to choose the color itself. You get to choose the brightness of the color, which you can pull. They call blondness here, which you can pull between the darker color, which is black here, and the lighter one, which ends up being red if you take the tone all the way up. Or it's like a strawberry blonde, maybe. I don't know, but you know, you've got that for the customization. You don't have much more. You've basically got the gray or the white on the one side, the black on the other side. And then if you want a lot of color, what you're going to go for is the red. That's basically it. Or some browns in between, if you like sort of fiddle with it and you move them around a little bit. But that, my friends, is that. You can't actually change the beard on the females, as I mentioned. And I want to say, in terms of what you can do with this, there's no randomization. So like I can't click, 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 click and get a bunch of stuff. But I can show you a few of the sort of styles and the combinations that you can pull off here really do look fantastic. Like if you take like a nice big hair and then you throw let's take like braided or one of the yeah, long hair, and you throw a big beard on there, you can come up with something that looks pretty awesome. Especially if you take something like this. If you change the skin tone, you can get a nice contrast there. Like that's amazing. Or if you want it all dark, that looks terrifying, you know? And then on the flip side, you could go for like let's say like a side sweep on the top. And you can go for like a shorter beard. You can put the tone on the bright side. And you can go for the traditional sort of Viking look. Let's look at the beards quickly. Yeah, I really like this beard. It's kind of nice. It's a little difficult to see what's going on here with the brightness of the fire, but you get what I'm saying. You can make some cool stuff. On the female side, without the beards, I will admit that it does get a little harder to make something cool and unique. But hey, you know, I believe in you guys. So if you do make something really cool, I'd love to hear about it. And that is going to bring us to the end of this video. I recommend checking the Mistlands update out for Valheim. They added a bunch of new stuff. It seems really cool. Not just for the character creation and customization, but the rest of the game as well. Check it out. Again, I put some links below if you'd like to have a look. But yeah, let me know if you've jumped in, if you're playing. Have you been enjoying it? Did you manage to make a good looking character? I love hearing from you guys. Give this video a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. Check back here soon for more. And most importantly, good luck. Good luck out there. I hope you guys make it to the Mistlands and back again. Happy that.